A murder on Sunday night. Body in a vehicle for 19 hours. A friend who made a call. What appears to be an airtight case may rest on a legal question never formally resolved. That question concerns the Fourth Amendment, a cell phone, and a warrant that may not have existed.
What's going on, man?
Hey,
So what happened tonight?
a buddy of mine came over, knocked on my door.
And who's your buddy?
Wes Finney.
Wes Finney?
Yeah. He said, man, can I come in? He was drunker than hell.
Uh-huh.
Can I come in and talk? And I was like, sure. He came in. He's like, I shot my wife last night. And I was like, what? It's like, I shot her through the heart. She dropped dead in the kitchen. And I was like, no, you didn't. And he showed me the body in the back of her.
It was in the back of his
There was a
vehicle
body
tonight.
in the back of that vehicle.
Do you know his wife?
Amy Finney, yes.
Did it look like her?
Yes.
Okay. What happened after that?
He's like, don't turn me in, man. Don't turn me in. What do I do? What do I do? I was like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what to do. I've never done this.
That's not him, is it?
It might be. I'm not 100%.
That's not blue.
Well, his is gray. That might be him.
Just hang out right here. County 908. An Explorer just pulled in the RV park. RP is saying he thinks it's him. Westbound on Broadway. I'm gonna attempt to catch up to the vehicle. 10-4, RP stated that the suspect also drives a vehicle like this. I'm gonna do an investigative stop on the vehicle. 15 and driver.
10-4.
What's going on, guys? You doing alright? So here's the reason I stopped you, okay? We just had something that happened in Mount Vernon, okay? The suspect vehicle was described as your vehicle. I just needed to make sure you weren't the guy we're looking for, okay? Do you have your driver's license on you real quick and show me that and we'll get you out of here?
I'm on my way to work now.
Okay. Did you just pull into the RV park
Yeah, I just put in
and then turned around?
No, I just put in and got a bag of ice and pulled out. I'm on my way to work.
Okay. All right, man. That's all I needed from you. You guys are good to go. I appreciate you. Sorry for inconveniencing you, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Traffic stop. Bodycam.
That wasn't him. Does he hang out with a Javier?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't him. All right, let's start back.
I gave the license plate to
Yeah.
him.
It came back to a blue, but you said he drives a silver too, which that's what that was it?
I'm not sure of the color. It kind of blue silver.
Okay. It's blue on the return.
Okay.
So he
Yeah.
showed you in the back of his
I
trunk?
said, let me see.
You said, let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he opened up the back, uncovered her face. And
So her whole body was covered up?
yes, in
Yeah.
a blanket.
Okay.
And
you immediately
could
knew it was
smell-
Amy.
I could smell the smell of the body first, and then, yeah, it was Amy.
Okay.
It was Amy.
So then what did you say to him after that?
Oh, shit. He said, you're mad at me, right? And I said, no, I'm not mad at you. I was just I was scared.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not. I didn't know if he still had his gun on him or not. He said he didn't. But anyway, he said, what do I do? And I was like, dude, I don't know. I've never been in a position like this. I don't know what you do.
Okay.
He said, I'm thinking Wren Lake. And I said, well, that's pretty populated. He said, you're not going to call the law on me, are you? I was like, no, dude, this is none of my business. This is none of my business. Which was bullshit, because I called you as soon as
You were
you
just
left.
scared.
I was scared.
Understandable.
I didn't know if he had a gun on him
Right.
or not. And he was not. He was drunk and not in his right mind.
What was he wearing? Do you know what kind of clothes he was wearing?
I don't. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Okay. Did you see any clothes on Amy? Any type of clothing description on her?
No.
She was covered up in a
too
blanket.
covered up.
Do you remember what the blanket looked like?
It was a dark blanket, probably blue. I'm not sure. Dark blue. In the very back hatch. She was in the I assume the fetal position. He didn't uncover her body all the way, just her head. And I saw that. I was like, you guys aren't playing a fucking joke on me, are you? And
You thought maybe she, yeah.
yeah, I thought maybe she was.
How well do you know Wes and Amy?
Really well.
Really well. Where do you know them from?
I've known Wes since We were 19, 20 years old.
Okay. So you guys have been friends for a long time? That's why you felt comfortable with bringing something like that to you?
Yeah, he said that he wanted my advice.
Okay.
As a friend, I was like, I don't have any to give. I don't know what the fuck to do here.
When was the last time you were in contact with Wes before this?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
So was he acting strange then?
Yeah, him and his wife got in a big fight.
Okay, do you know what it was about?
I do not, other than the fact that I came over there at 7 o'clock in the morning and it woke her up and she was pissed off about that.
Why'd you go over there at 7 in the morning?
To hang out for 20 minutes before going to the golf tournament in Mason.
Okay.
And hung out there. And later on that day I called Amy.
One sec.
To tell her.
One sec, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jefferson City Road and 148. Jefferson City Road and 148 repairs.
Hey, Hobson, did you catch that?
148.
I'm secure here if you want to.
Body of water.
That's going to be easy.
That would be by Ren Lake.
Going to the spillway.
Yeah.
Did he go through Cessor?
I mean, I don't know if...
We wouldn't be going after that. They'd be advising Franklin County. If he's going south.
That's Jefferson. If he's sitting there trying to... Yeah, I think he's just sitting there. Finley will let you know if he's one of you guys go out there. 10-4. All right, sir. We have a ping on the location of the car, okay? It's just me and another deputy on tonight, so he's going out there by himself. I'm going to go respond to help him out, okay? You're going to be here all night, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
I will come back and talk to you after we figure out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back with you, all right?
Okay.
All right. So it happened in the kitchen. I guess he told the RP it happened in the kitchen.
Is your camera on?
Yes. Just make sure there's nobody else inside and then secure the residence. With it happening in the kitchen, I'm sure they'll want me to tape it off, but...
I would assume.
Yeah.
The whole house.
Right.
Has he said like it was like intentional, like?
Said that they'd been in a fight all day. She just rode him, so he pulled out a 9mm Smith & Wesson and shot her in the heart in the kitchen, and pulled his car around the back of the house, drug her out to the back, and kept her in his car. This was yesterday at 7 p.m. And then he drove to the RV park. That's his buddy that stays out there, and he's like, hey, I don't know what to do. I shot my wife last night. Yeah. I don't know what we got here, but I don't see any blood or anything. Could be what he used to clean. Sheriff's office. If anybody's in there, come to the door. So the residence is secure. Finley's out here with me. We got the back window open and tried to look inside. Nothing obvious. The RP told Hobson when I left that he said the murder happened in the kitchen of the house. He then drove his car to the back and drug her body out of the back door into his car last night at 7 p.m. But he cleaned up really well, is what he said. We got blood on the front porch. Yeah, there's blood on the front porch. At the house.
You boys doing all right?
Yeah, not bad. How about yourself?
Shoot, I've been better.
Okay. What's up, man?
What's up, big dog?
I need to switch the cups around.
How are you, man?
Good to see you.
I don't, man, but I got some at the car.
Okay.
If we want to go back to the car, I'll just switch you out.
All right. Well, you got 2 cups on you. Get more.
Okay.
His wallet. I
Okay.
think they're coming to get them. Sir,
Cool.
Come on.
Oh, sorry, man.
Good.
Hey, what's up, bud? You okay?
Yeah.
You want to come with me real
A
quick?
little tight right here.
Well, we'll get them off here in just a second. I'm Detective Titzer. How you doing tonight?
I'm West Finney.
Okay, cool. We're just going to walk down this way, Bubba.
Dude, you guys were on the fucking ball tonight, I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, all's
Like-
good. So here's the deal. Relax, brother. Everything's fine.
I am relaxed, actually.
You seem like a real nice guy, man.
I
Where you
am.
from?
Mount Vernon.
From Mount Vernon? All right. Let's go back to my car and we'll talk for a little bit, and we'll see what we can do about getting you out of here, dude. Okay?
Processed.
No, I didn't say that. I said I didn't say process. Come on, let's go this way, buddy.
These
I'm
things
way
are
back
fucking
here.
tight still.
We'll get them some. Hey,
God.
we'll get them some bitches off in just a second. We're good.
I'm gonna be cool with you guys.
No,
I ain't
you're
gonna
all
lie.
right. You good, man?
You guys, man, you guys.
Hey, man,
like,
Illinois
fucking-
State Police is on it.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell called, but I'm like, whoa.
Okay. We're just down. All right,
Yeah,
dude.
look at that
So
shit.
you do
Wow.
you do know you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, won't be appointed to represent you free of charge if you wish, before any questioning. You have a right to have counsel, not answer any of my questions. You know your rights. You're talking to me. You obviously know that probably telling your story
I already know the story.
in the best light possible is what the way we probably need to go, dude. Let's go over here, dude. All right.
Thanks for taking them tight cuffs off, guys.
Hey, we'll go right here, brother. We're just gonna stand right here. Yeah. Sorry, let's stand right here, bro. So I'm Justin. You are
West Finney.
okay. I'm a detective. Thank you, sir. I'm a detective with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department.
So you know Justin Osborne then.
TITZER.
So you know Justin Osborne then.
I do. 910. All right, brother. So ER. So here's the deal. I investigate these things.
I know.
And look,
Hey, I fucked up, man.
well, tell
I made
me
a
what
mistake.
happened. Tell me what happened.
Well, I'm assuming the dude that fucking busted me out today, he come over to my house yesterday at 7:30 a.m. and Amy got fucking pissed. She's like, and then she rode my ass all day long. And then she was talking to somebody on the phone last night at like 9 o'clock. She said, this motherfucker, I hate my husband. He's a piece of shit. And that shit set me off, man. We were both drinking and everything.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I feel you. I understand. I've been mad before too.
And I grabbed my fucking 9mm and fucking put a bullet through.
Where'd you shoot her at, Bubba?
Through the back, through the chest.
Okay, so so you did shoot her with a 9mm.
Yeah.
Where's the 9mm at now?
It's at my house.
Oh, it's at your house. Okay. No big deal.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
No, dude. And here's the deal.
My temper is fucking like real short, and it has been for a little bit because
Yeah.
I mean, she don't work no more because she has liver problems.
Yeah, man.
And I bust my fucking balls, you know, and she always asks for fucking, like, give me this money. I just give her $400 like 2 days ago, dude. And she's like, well, you fucking asshole, that $400 ain't enough. I'm like, I still pay my goddamn ex-wife.
Okay.
$986 a month for fucking alimony.
I get it. I get it, dude.
I'm like, you bitches are robbing me.
Yeah, I understand that, man. So you guys have been fighting to run this
No,
back?
we wasn't even fighting that until Colin showed up at 7:30 yesterday, Sunday morning. Saturday, everything was great.
Yeah.
Come Sunday, he called me and he said, hey, he said, I'm almost on my way to your house. I'm like, no, she's asleep. Don't do that. He's like, well, I'll take the fucking heat. I'm like, well, I'm going to have the heat the rest of the fucking day on this shit, you know?
So Sunday you shot her?
Sunday night, 9
Sunday
o'clock.
night, about 9 o'clock? Where were you guys at?
At home.
In your house? There on 148?
Yeah.
What room were y'all in?
Living room. Like 8:45, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And I said, who are you talking to? She said, none of your fucking business. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, why don't you just fucking leave? Go fucking do something, you know?
Have you talked to any of the other officers on scene? Have they talked to you? Okay. Can I ask you, brother, what happened after you shot her there on Sunday night at 9 p.m.?
What happened?
Yeah, just walk me through it.
I shot her and then I went to sleep.
Okay. When did you put her body in the trunk of the car?
About 4 a.m. this morning.
About 4 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
So Sunday night, about 9 p.m., you shot her. You guys, you'd had enough, right?
Yeah.
You shot her through the back with a 9mm.
Yeah.
Can you point where in the back you might have shot her?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't not tell you that.
Okay. No
But
problem.
obviously it was an immediate death.
Were you intoxicated when you shot her?
We were both intoxicated.
Okay. And then
We were both drinking.
Did you pass out, or did you just go to sleep and try to think on what you should do?
A little bit of both.
Okay. So you woke up at 4 a.m., right?
Around 4.
Around 4, and you put her in the trunk of your car.
Yeah.
And where were you going tonight?
No, I was just cruising around.
You just cruising around?
I didn't know what to do.
Well, dude, like I said, man, you're being super cooperative, super forthcoming.
No, dude, I'm being upfront with everybody.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I did. I know this. I know this.
So had you guys ever had any prior domestics or anything like that?
Yes,
Guys,
about 2 years ago.
You guys had a pretty tumultuous relationship, fighting,
Well,
argued a
she
lot.
was drinking a lot of fucking Fireball, and I kept telling her, I'm like, hey, you're gonna kill yourself doing that shit, you know?
100%.
And we went to SLU Hospital 3 weeks ago because her liver is like fucking dead.
Oh, she was drinking herself to death.
Yeah.
Okay. Brother,
and she wouldn't fucking listen to me.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Would you mind if would you give us consent to go get the gun out of your house? Would it be okay to get consent to go in your house and get the gun?
If you want the 9mm, that's my favorite gun though.
But so you would give us consent to go get the gun?
That's a $500 gun.
Brother, I know. Hey, man, you're helping me out a whole hell of a lot.
I'm not gonna bullshit with you. I mean,
why am I bullshitting you?
No. I got a 40 caliber and 2 9s and a shotgun.
Okay, and you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care.
I don't want all of them taken because
when we go back,
they're very expensive.
Yeah, you need something to drink, Bubba. What's up, gents?
Good evening.
Hey, how are you? Hey, boss.
His card, he was the initial.
Hey, great job, dude. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Where you at?
Christopher.
Yep. Good, thank you.
Here's his card.
Cool.
His. And then here was the backup, primary backup.
I'm getting old, man. I need some glasses or something. What's your name, brother?
Jefferson Payne.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I'm Amy Tipton.
Hi, Justin Titson.
Whatever you need from Franklin County, get a hold of me.
Yes, ma'am.
The sheriff has my number, and we'll get you whatever you need.
Appreciate that very much.
Yep.
Spoke to him. Confession. Shot her at 9 o'clock last night. Put her in the trunk about 4 a.m.
No, wait a minute, back up. Where did he shoot her at? What county was he in?
Jefferson County.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They've been arguing all day. He'd had enough. He shot her through the back with a 9mm Smith & Wesson, 9 p.m. Loaded her in the car about 4 a.m. And he'd been driving around all day trying to figure out what to do. So I'm going to have Barnhart write up a search warrant, but he will sign a consent form for whatever we need in the house. He's being super cooperative.
Yeah, get search warrant anyway.
I'm going to get a search warrant.
I spoke to Featherston. We're going to run everything through Jefferson County on this. Search warrant for the vehicle, search warrant for the house. That way we're not having to bounce between agency to agency.
I don't want anything being inadmissible. Right now everything's going pretty good, and he's being super cooperative. So I've got Jay on the search warrants. I got to call him back. I got him secured with Corey right now, and just take her slow and put her together. We've got everything we need right now.
Are you going to need Finney at the scene any longer?
No.
Then we can have Corey go ahead and
yes, sir.
Get him back.
Yes, sir. That sounds great.
Out of there. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Cap, what's up?
All right, you can go ahead and get in.
Are we leaving now?
No, we're not leaving yet. I gotta go make sure we're clear to leave. Once we're clear to leave, we'll go, okay?
All right.
It's gonna be warm back there, but I'll get you comfy, I promise.
All right, man.
Watch your knee, buddy.
Gotcha.
We're gonna keep a car down there to hold traffic up there.
Thank you very much.
Coins, keeping one up there, I believe.
Yeah.
And
Call me tomorrow, whatever
crime
you
scene
guys
still
need.
around.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Amy Tipton.
Yeah.
Whatever you need from Franklin County, get a hold
Cool.
of us.
Thank
We'll
you
get it
very
for
much. Hey, you guys as deputies, you and Perry County's deputies, saved this from being a real nightmare. So thank you very much.
Anything you need.
It made it exponentially more easy to investigate, getting the body before he dumped it. Because, gosh, he was probably going to head to one of the numerous access areas and dump.
Who knows? Who
Thank
knows what he
you.
was going to do.
Yes,
That's why we
ma'am.
got him.
But I really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Sheriff, you going home.
Was he under the influence of anything or just tired?
He said he had been drinking last night, but I think he was just tired. So
Yeah. Well, you have been up all night.
I asked him some questions, month, year, who the president was, asked him if he'd ever had any history of mental illness.
Yeah.
Note that he was walking and talking good, very cooperative. No, he didn't appear to be under the influence of anything. So.
Great. Now, poor gal. We know her name?
Not yet.
Mrs. Finney.
Yeah. They got married about 3 years ago. Wow. And they had had a very tumultuous relationship. She drank quite a bit, and it would cause a lot of fights. So.
I mean, it's one thing to bring over and say, "Hey, take a look at this new deer I had." Stuff.
Yeah, he was like, "Man, I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I panicked."
Probably should have used a little bit better judgment that moment before you pulled the trigger.
Yes, sir.
This analysis does not focus on guilt. Guilt was decided in under 4 hours. It examines the constitutional framework governing every investigative step that night. One procedural gap remains in this record. The verdict stands. The architecture beneath it deserves scrutiny. Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1968. An investigative stop requires reasonable articulable suspicion, a standard well below probable cause. An identified eyewitness with direct observation of the victim satisfies this threshold without ambiguity. Baltimore, Illinois v. Gates, 462 U.S. 213,983. The totality of circumstances test replaced the two-prong Aguilar-Spinelli standard for probable cause. An identified informant with direct sensory observation of the victim is independently sufficient. Carpenter v. United States, 585 U.S. 296, 2018, is the most consequential unresolved issue in this record. The Supreme Court held that cell site location information is a Fourth Amendment search requiring a warrant. The exigent circumstances exception requires contemporaneous documentation. Retroactive justification is insufficient. Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 436, 1966. Rights advisement is mandatory before custodial interrogation. Berkmer v. McCarty, 468 U.S. 421,984 defines custody as any restraint a reasonable person would not feel free to terminate. Formal handcuffing is the clearest and most unambiguous trigger. Oregon v. Elstad, 470 U.S. 298, 1,985. A voluntary pre-Miranda statement does not automatically taint a subsequent warned confession. The operative standard is coercion, not sequence. Totality of circumstances governs admissibility. 720 ILCS 5, Section 9.1. First-degree murder. An act without lawful justification, the defendant knows, creates a strong probability of death. No affirmative defense was raised. The statutory elements are satisfied by the confession alone. Schneckloth v. Bustamante, 412 U.S. 218, 1,973 validates warrantless searches on voluntary consent. Knowledge of the right to refuse is not required for validity. Prosecutorial best practice. Obtain an independent search warrant alongside consent to eliminate suppression risk. 725 ILCS 5 Section 132.1. Electronic recording of custodial interrogations in homicide cases. Non-compliance creates a rebuttable presumption against admissibility of any resulting statement. This is a statutory mandate in Illinois, not a procedural recommendation subject to discretion. Prendy v. New Jersey, 530 U.S. 466, 2000. Any fact that increases the sentence beyond the statutory maximum must be submitted to the jury and found beyond a reasonable doubt. 720 ILCS 5 Section 33A firearm enhancement requires that explicit jury finding as a constitutional prerequisite. 730 ILCS 5 Section 363 subsection A2I. Illinois truth in sentencing. Persons convicted of first-degree murder serve 100% of the imposed sentence. No earned release credit. No parole eligibility. This is statutory, not a matter of judicial discretion. Three procedural decisions in this case establish the standard for replication. First, a search warrant pursued alongside consent, not instead of it. Second, all legal process consolidated through one jurisdiction to protect chain of custody. Third, Miranda advisement delivered before any substantive interrogation, regardless of cooperation level. Carpenter question is the one this case does not cleanly answer. Real-time cell site location data was used to locate the suspect vehicle. Whether exigent circumstances were documented contemporaneously or reconstructed after the fact is the difference between a defensible stop and a motion to suppress with merit. If the location data was suppressed, would the stop on that rural road survive independent grounds? If the stop fell, which evidence follows? The body, the weapon, the confession at the scene. 2 confessions, physical corroboration, and a cooperative defendant. How much of that survives if the warrant question had been litigated more aggressively?